Okay, I finally got my big tank bought. I ended up buying something different than what I'd originally planned. I was going to buy a 6-foot long tank, either 125 or 150 gallons, and then I came across this one. It is brand new, and this is a 150 Fat Boy. It's listed online as a 150 tall. It's brand new. It is 4 foot long, 2 foot wide, and 31 inches tall. So it is a very impressive tank for what I'm planning on doing with it. It also came with the stand, which I had to take apart to get home. So it's going to be really, really nice in that room. And where I'm going to end up putting it is, I'm working on it now. It's going to be a long project to get this all done. But I've started taking out this stand. I had originally built this for a 6-foot long tank, and I have taken the 2 aquariums out that were there. I'm dismantling this. I'll clean the floor, and by putting a 4-footer in here, that leaves a spot here that I can put. I have a small recliner that I can put in here, so I can sit in here and enjoy my aquariums. So I'm in the process of taking this stand down board by board. Once I get that done, I'll start putting the other stand together and get that one in here. So that's going to be a really neat project. It's going to take some time, but it's going to be nice. Okay, I have the stand out of there. The floor is cleaned up, so I have a nice space to work with. I'm going to start bringing the stand in and putting it back together, supporting it well. And I will have to wait until somebody else can help me carry that tank. But anyway, we'll get that in here and see how that sits. Okay, I'm putting this stand back together. It's upside down now. I am gluing all of the joints, and then I'm using these little finished Torx head screws, 7x2s, and I pre-drill everything. I put 2 in here, and then I'm putting 4 along here because that goes into this piece, and I'm doing that on the other side too. This is actually the bottom. Once I get all 4 of these on, then this piece slips right down in this notch and squares it up, and this is the bottom, and then I need to flip it over. I'll glue everything, Torx head screw everything, and this is the stand that will hold that 150 tall. Okay, I have the stand put back together. I glued all the joints and used Torx finished screws, like 7x2s. Tank is going to be 31 inches, which will put it just under the window, which is perfect. So it's going to be a really nice addition to this room. Now I need to paint the back of that. I think I'm going to go with a tan or something like that. And then I'll have to have it brought in and set down and then start working on it. So, project's moving forward. Okay, what I'm going to do now is paint the back of it. That way I can use that for a permanent background. I've done that before. I really like how that works. And what I'm going to be using, always use an acrylic latex. That way you can clean it off easy. And if you want to remove it, it comes off with a razor blade really easy. So sometimes it takes 2 or 3 coats. This is a tan, kind of like the tan, and that's what I want for this particular tank. I have taped the edge on the top and the bottom. I also came on this side and taped this side here. So I have my roller and a paintbrush for for a touch-up. So I will probably have to do 2 or 3 coats on this. Maybe do a coat every few hours, but anyway, I'll go ahead and put some paint on this and keep moving forward. Okay, I got the back painted. It did take 3 coats. You also have to tuck up in under here in order to make sure that you can't see it from the other side. I went with a tan. I think it looks pretty good. To what it looks from the front. I think it's gonna work out well. So anyway, just keep moving forward on this thing. Okay, with a little bit of help, I did get this aquarium moved in here and put on the stand. This 150 tall. Looks really nice. It does stick out in front of the door here a little ways. I decided to move it down by the closet in order to make room here, because I might end up getting a chair and putting in here. So that's about as far as I can go. I have it 4 inches from the wall, so I have room for any filters or whatever I'm going to do. And it is measured, it's level, and it's pretty close to level anyway. And so it looks good. I'm going to have a curtain made in here to fill this. I took the doors out, but put a curtain in, that'll work. and it's a nice looking stand. Went together well, room underneath, and it's supported real well on all sides. So I'm going to start washing out substrate and putting a planted substrate in here.